Happy Tuesday, April 21st. Coach Rebecca here with your workout breakdown. Let's get started. First thing we need you to do is one set of fence drills. Grab onto something sturdy, a wall, whatever you've got. Swing the leg forward and back 10 times. Face the wall, across the body and out 10 times. Back facing side, and knee to the chest and back 10 times. Repeat on the other leg. Next, we've got 5 rounds of the following 4 movements. First thing is going to be a 20-second feet elevated plank hold. Now, I've got a box. We want you to use something that you can trust. I have a bench over here that I would probably not use because it's a little bit wobbly. So a trusted chair, a cooler if you don't have a box. Even a coffee table would work. So I'm just gonna put my feet on this. I'll put my hands to the ground. Here, I'm making sure that I am squeezing my tummy. I'm almost kind of rounding my spine, trying to tuck my tailbone a little bit, so I'm staying nice and tight for 20 seconds. When I come off, I'm going back into a plank position for some renegade rows. Now I have 25-pound dumbbells here. We want you to use something a little bit heavy today because we're only doing 4 reps at a time. So I'm gonna go back to that plank, like I said, making sure that tailbone is tucked. And I can even spread my feet just a little bit for this so that I have a little bit more of a stable base, okay? And I'm gonna pull one dumbbell, pull the other one. I'm making sure I'm retracting the scapula, pulling the elbow straight back, and my hand comes right back down to underneath my shoulder for a total of 4 reps. Then we're gonna take a dumbbell. For me, I'm gonna take a lighter dumbbell. I'm gonna use a 15 for this. I've got 10 weighted sit-ups with that dumbbell on my chest. So, because I have a dumbbell on my chest, that eliminates me being able to swing my arms for momentum. So these sit-ups are gonna be hard. I'm gonna lay back. I'm not just gonna plop it on there. I'm kind of protecting my chest from the full weight of the dumbbell, but I'm gonna sit back, come up, and keep that dumbbell in contact with my chest. Ow. If I don't have dumbbells, I can just do my sit-ups regular. And if I don't have dumbbells for my renegade rows, that's fine too. We're just gonna do 8 plank up downs. Here, I'm in a plank. I'm gonna come up, back down, elbows to hands. We'll do that 8 times in place of the 4 renegade rows. Last one, we've got 4 broad jumps for distance into a squat. I'm gonna jump out. I like to use the lines of my mats to try to make sure I'm getting a good distance each time. I know these are 4 feet across, and I'm gonna try to make that 4 feet. Every time I'm gonna jump, decelerate into that squat, and I'm just gonna go back the other way. Making sure we decelerate so that we're not banging on those knees too hard. All right, guys, you got 5 rounds of that, and that completes your warm-up. All right, guys, your workout today is going to consist of 2 8-minute workouts. The first one is 4 times. So if you finish before that 8-minute mark, you're gonna get a little extra rest, because after that 8-minute 4 time, we are going to have a 5-minute break and then another 8-minute workout, and this one's going to be an AMRAP. Let's get started. The first part of your workout is going to consist of 2 movements. You have burpees over the bar and overhead squats. Burpees over the bar means we are lateral with our barbell. So I get to do a burpee alongside my bar, stay nice and close, 2-foot hop over to the other side. I'm gonna do 16 of those, and then I've got 16 overhead squats. I can either snatch the barbell up and overhead squat, or I can clean it, put it over my head, back on my shoulders, widen my grip, press it up, and do my squats. You're gonna go down from there to 12 burpees over the bar, 12 overhead squats, 8 burpees over the bar, 8 overhead squats, you're done. Now, as far as the weight goes, we have 135/95 prescribed, but I know you guys are limited on what weight you have. If you can, we want you to choose a weight that challenges you, but you can still do all those overhead squats unbroken. For those of us that are working without a barbell, maybe you have 2 dumbbells. If that is the case, then we are going to do a dual dumbbell front squat instead of that overhead squat. Still can do burpees the same way. Same thing if you have an odd object. If you've got maybe like a awkward bag of dog food or something, you're just gonna hold that in your front rack and you're gonna front squat. We're not gonna try holding anything super awkward over our heads today. Now, you guys have 8 minutes to complete that first part of your workout. If you finish early, you get just a little bit of extra rest, because at the 8-minute mark until the 13-minute mark, we have a mandatory rest. Starting at the 13-minute mark, we go into an 8-minute AMRAP of a 100-meter run and 8 kettlebell swings. For the run, I don't remember if we've marked out a 100-meter distance, but let's just call it a 15-second sprint out, 15 seconds back in. Okay, it shouldn't take you more than about 30 seconds to run this each time. So just find a distance, mark it out, and you should be good to go. 8 kettlebell swings can be with your kettlebell. They can be with a dumbbell. They can be with an odd object if you have that. So what we're looking for is something heavy and challenging, but it doesn't necessarily need to go overhead. If you just have kind of an awkward object, or maybe it's a really heavy dumbbell and it's a little awkward to go all the way overhead, don't worry about that. We just want these to be heavy and challenging for 8 reps. All right, guys, that completes your workout for today. Be sure and post your times to our whiteboard in our members page. Hope you guys have a great Tuesday and enjoy the workout.